He'll replace Micah Meese. Braden Hayes, the freshman, tasked with guarding the senior Ethan Storm. And a push is going to be called against the freshman. Hari to inbound. Michael Olsen. Now it's Storm. Storm picks up his dribble, finds Hari. The drive by Griffin Hari, and it's good. And Drew Neal to bring it up here for the Titans. Schumacher floats it up and in. And the ball is on the ground. Friedmansky, Steffa, to the corner for Olsen. Michael Olsen, the drive to the rim, and it's no good. Funk. Skip pass is stolen. Hari again. Gets it to Friedmansky. Floats it up, and it's off the back iron and tipped out of bounds by Chauncey Maxson. Now, Micah Meese checks back in place of Jonah Funk. Friedmansky. Hari, three. Good! Griffin Hari has 9 points already. What a start for the senior. Meese looking to respond with one of his own in and out. Hari with a rebound. Hari. And that pass goes out of bounds. And the Titans will have it on the baseline. Now, checking in for Lexington was Hayden Sennett in place of Michael Olsen. Maxson looking around. Maxson. Now it's Hayes, and that's stolen. And it's Sennett, who just came off the bench to make it a 5-point lead for the Minutemen. Meese. Titans have not lost a game at home all year. They find themselves down 5 at the moment. Schumacher looking around. Maxson is open for 3. The pass! Chauncey Maxson responds to the three-pointer. And the Titans cut it to 2. And here's Friedmansky looking to respond, and that's good! Friedmansky with a three-pointer of his own. And a high-scoring first quarter here at the Titans Center. Meese. Neal three-pointer. That's no good. And a timeout is going to be called by Lexington. 30-second timeout. Back from the timeout. Friedmansky Passes it back to Storm. Storm. Shifty. Inside. Olsen for three. It's good again. It's raining threes for Lexington at the moment, and it's stolen. Now it's Storm. The jumper by Sennett is blocked. Jonah Funk, and he saves it from going out of bounds. Neese skips it forward, and here's Maxson, and that's deflected out of bounds. Nice defense there by Michael Olsen. Micah Hoffman checking in now for Lexington. Szymanski now checking out here for Lexington. As Steffa checks back in. And that's stolen. Micah Hoffman, they take it to the rim. Blocked off the glass. Jonah Funk with the block. Steffa three-pointer. Bang! It's a 10-point game. Neese looking around. Neese, three-pointer. They need this, and they don't get it. Lexington up 10 at the end of one. And just look at the Lexington fans. They're on their feet. Minutemen lead by 10 at the end of one. And signs from the student section saying this is what happens when we can't cheer. And what's the result of that? It's an 11-point game, and now you can hear the student section. Storm, three-pointer, couldn't get another one without air ball. And the Titan student section has come to life. Neese. Maxson contested three. Thompson Maxson is there. And it's an 8-point game. Now Ethan Storm. Approaching 7 o'clock here on this Tuesday night. Steffa three-pointer. That's well off. And a foul will be called. And Michael Olsen visibly not happy. There's Micah Neese. Neese bringing it up. Finds Maxson. Chauncey Maxson dribbling around. Brayton Hayes to Maxson. And the pass is intercepted by Steffa. Now it's Hari on 9 points here in this game so far. Steffa to Storm. Storm looking around, looking to be shifty. Nice pass to Tyler Steffa, who misses it. And the purple rain gets all over him for it. Here's Schumacher. Puts it up and in. Cameron Schumacher, the quarterback of the high school football team here at EPG. Getting himself some points. Storm, the drive. Finds Steffa. Steffa, the drive. looking to find a way to score. Travel. And the Purple Rain coming to life as the Titans have scored 5 straight to make it a 6-point game. And they corrected the score at the end of the first quarter. It was originally 24-14. It was corrected to 25-14. It's right now 25-21 as Jonah Funk gets it to go and the foul. And Michael Olson called for yet another foul as Hayden Sennett will have to come on to replace him. And Blaine Friedmansky has to come on as well in place of Micah Hoffman. Funk off the back iron on the free throw. Rebound Friedmansky. Storm, 4-point game. Steffa finds Friedmansky. Hari fading away, can't get it to go. But he's going to be shooting 2 at the free throw line. Chante Maxson going to be called for the foul. Now means 2 free throws coming up here for Griffin Hari. First free throw is good. And Hari is into double digits. Second free throw is good. Lexington get their first points of the quarter. Neese to Hayes. Braden Hayes looking around. Finds Schumacher. Hayes gets the ball again. Neese back to Hayes. Schumacher. Maxson tries to step back. There's Hayes in the corner. Schumacher inside. Goes up with it. No good. The Minutemen with another stop. Friedmansky to Hari. Another jumper for Hari, and it's good again. Griffin Hari is now up to 13 points out of the 29 belonging to Lexington. Maxson. Titans trail by 8. Hayes to Neese. Funk looking to go to work inside, and a foul is going to be called against Griffin Hari. So Drew Neal and Lucas Bob Schaefer checking in here for the Titans in place of Cam Schumacher and Braden Hayes. A little tangle up inside. Funk. Top. Looking, finds Neal. Maxson. With a Neese. And the lob to Funk is way off the mark. And they looked for the highlight play, but was unable to get it. Friedmansky looking around. Doubled in the corner and a travel. And I've said this many times here in this second quarter, but the Purple Rain, the student section here at El Paso Gridley High School, has come to life. Schaefer tries to get inside the front, but there's Steffa again. Skip forward, and Friedmansky saves it somehow. Hari And it's stolen. Jonah Funk, here we go. And he goes down. That was bound to happen. Is that the play the Titans needed? We'll find out in these next 3 minutes and 23 seconds. And kicked out from behind by Mike Denise. As the levels of intensity continue to ramp up here at the Titan Center. Hari to inbound, finds Sennett. Back to Hari, three-pointer, heat check, and it's got stuck. And so the Titans will get the ball on the baseline, down 6. And certainly a shot of poor shot choice there by Griffin Hari as the Titans retain possession. Down 2 possessions, 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Maxon looking around. Neal, contested 3, good! Drew Neal with the bucket. And now Freemanski inside, and this is going to go out of bounds. And it'll be a Minutemen ball. So incoming is Micah Hoffman. Wayne Freemanski will come out of the game for the moment. Hoffman. Guarded by Chauncey Maxon. Double team brought by Schaefer. And putting it up, and it's going to be blocked. And it touched the top of the backboard. So we'll go out of bounds. And the Titans will have possession. And Lexington are furious, and now the referees will have a discussion. And it's Minutemen ball. So Lexington has possession as Jonah Funk talks to the referee. And so is Coach Nathaniel Meese. Hari inbounded over the top to Stefa. Hari in the corner again. Double team by Funk and Neal. Gets it to Sennett. Now Storm. Ethan Storm with the drive. Tries to be shifting, and it doesn't work. Maxon to tie it. He goes! Sennett to Hoffman. Hoffman looking around. Maxon ends up on the ground. There's back to Hoffman. Takes it up in the air. Now Chauncey Maxon to Micah Meese. Maxon, another one. Goal! As he shushes the Lexington crowd. 32-31. What a first half. Hoffman to Storm. Hoffman in the corner. His three-pointer. Off the mark. Rebounded by Funk. And he draws the foul. Hayden Sennett is called for the foul. His first personal. What a first half here in El Paso. Titans lead by a point after being down as much as 11. They've outscored the Minutemen 18-6 in the second quarter. Meese assessing his options, finds Maxon. Meese and an offensive foul going to be called. And Drew Neal will be called for it. Now checking in here for the Minutemen will be Bo Stutzman. 6-foot sophomore. That's under a minute to go. 1-point game. Hoffman in the corner, guarded by Maxson. Stutzman to Storm. Stutzman for 3 off the back iron, rebound by Neese. Neese felt like he was fouled. He finds Neal. Drew Neal trying to take it to the rim. Ball is on the ground. And what's the call? Out of bounds off the Minutemen. So a tad over 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. And it's stolen by Hoffman off the inbound. Hoffman to Storm, under 20 to go. Ethan Storm finds Steppa. Here's Stutzman, another 3, and that will backfire. Ball is still in play, and it's a push against Lucas Bob Shaker with 5.7 remaining in the half. Cam Schumacher going to check in for the final 5.7 as he replaces the culprit of the foul, Schaefer. Murray, Stutzman, a 3, and it's gone! Stutzman, Neal, can't get off in time. Oh, he got it in! But he didn't get off in time! Oh my goodness! Drew Neal from 3 quarters court, and it worked out! Unbelievable! What a first half! Oh my gosh! 2-point game at the half. Lexington leads 34-32. welcome you back to the start of the second half here at the Titan Center, where that first half had everything. Drama, buckets, players on fire, you name it. That first half had it all. And we've still got 16 minutes of basketball still to play. As we're now under 35 seconds until the start of the third quarter.
Lexington basketball.
It'll be Lexington ball to start the third quarter. As here we go. This second half is about to get underway. Here we go.
You should give that mic to Mr. Schaefer. Have Mr. Schaefer use that mic during it.
Here's Micah Meese with the rebound after the missed shot. Now Meese. Lexington lead by 2. Neal for 3 off the mark. Drew Neal had a 3/4 court shot that was waved off because it was after he got it off after the buzzer.
I can't believe he made that shot.
As Ethan Storm gets it to go in the foul.
He barely missed the top.
That was against Cam Schumacher. As the free throw by Storm is good. There's Micah Meese. Schumacher, back to Meese. Looking around is Micah Meese. Skip pass to Neal. Maxson in the corner. To Meese. Maxson for 3. It's good again. Chauncey Maxson with the 3-pointer. As the Titans bring it to within 2. Storm. Ethan Storm to the corner. It's Fredmansky for 3, and it's good. Timeout called by the Minutemen. And it's a 5-point game. After a blank Fredmansky 3. As this game, if it continues to be the way it is, has the potential for game of the year. Cam Schumacher to inbound as we come back from the timeout. Micah Meese. Advancing the ball. Meese. Floats it up. No good. Rebound by Tyler Steffa. In the corner, Fredmansky with the drive. Back up top to Steffa. Pump fake. Gets it to the wing for Storm. Storm. Trying to be shifty. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Funk. Meese. 3-pointer. Off the back iron. Has a second chance at it. Goes with a 2-pointer and it's good. Storm. Nice pass to Hari for the 2. Titans trail by 5. They have the ball with a chance to cut the lead. Tip pass by Funk. Funk going to work on Olsen. Loses it. Gets it back to Meese. Schumacher puts it up. Offensive foul Now back the other way. Coming Ethan Storm. Hari for three. It's contested, but it's no good. And now it's Szymanski who grabs the miss. Szymanski, and he misses. Nice back the other way. Maxon from way outside. It's good again! Johnson Maxon, are you kidding me? Put a hand in his face. Put the kitchen sink in his face. He won't miss. Funk ends up on the ground. Stefan misses regardless. Maxon to Funk to tie the game. What else do you want from a game like this? Stefan trying to respond. He cannot. Rebound is going to go to Olsen, who puts it off the bottom of the padding. Maxon blocked by Stefan. Stefan was not going to let Maxon get the shot off. And the Titans will have it right in the corner. Maxon, he wouldn't, would he? Maxon guarded by Storm. Neal, Maxon. Mies, his turn, but it's no good. Three-pointers have been hard to come by for Micah Mies tonight as the floater by Hari is missed. And this third quarter is flown by Maxon. Nice pass to Schumacher, and he's out of bounds. Dayton Hayes checks in for Schumacher. 3:13 to go here in the third quarter. We're tied at 42. My goodness, what a game. And we still got a whole entire quarter after this one. Storm, Shifty, off the side. Funk, blows by Storm, blows by Hoffman. And to the rim! Coast to coast! And a chance for a three-point play. And Bo Stutzman checking in now as Michael Olsen is called for the foul. That's his first personal. So Jonah Funk looking to make it a three-point lead. Free throw is missed, but Stefan with a lane violation, so Funk will shoot again. And the Purple Rain, despite having a meeting about student section regulations yesterday, are being as loud and as effective as possible. 3-point Titans lead. Maxon and Jonah, Chauncey Maxon and Jonah Funk leading the way in scoring. Stefan, Hoffman in the corner, contested three-pointer is long. Well. Mies, Maxon, again? This time it's no good. Ends his hot streak. Maxon, Mies, tries to take it inside. Hayes, his three-pointer off the mark. Rebound by Neal. Drew Neal floats it up and in. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter as Maxon tips it out of bounds. Oh, it came off Hoffman! What a defensive play by Chauncey Maxon. as he is having the game of his life right now. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Meese, double teamed. Hayes, pump fake, fakes out Storm. Brayton Hayes with the floater. High archer is no good. Storm with the speed and a travel. Will go back to the Titans. .144 left in the third quarter. As this game has been high octane, intense, fascinating, game of the year. You can call it whatever you want. But this has to be game of the year. Meese floats it up to Funk! Jonah Funk makes it a 7-point lead. The Titans' largest lead of the night. Ethan Storm, can Lexington find a way back in it? Steffa. Titans on a 7-0 run. Hari looking to take it to the rim, and he's going to be fouled, and he'll be shooting 2. So Hari looking to cut the lead down to 2 possessions as he hits the first free throw, making it a 6-point game. Second free throw is good. Micah Meese bringing it up. Funk going up, and it's not going to count. But it will be an on-the-ground foul. 52.2 seconds to go. Hayden Sennett with his second foul. Meese to inbound. Floats it up. Funk goes over the top. Funk going to work. Jonah Funk fades away. How about it from Jonah Funk? Blaine Friedmansky, under 40 seconds to go in the third. Storm. Pump fake, comes off the screen. Hayes stays right on him. Now it's Hari. Floater, gang, off to the right. No good. And it was rebounded by Friedmansky, but it's stolen in the end by Funk. Skip pass to Micah Meese. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. 9. Neal, 3-pointer off the mark. And it goes to Friedmansky. 3 seconds. 2. Friedmansky has to put something up. He does. But can't get it to go. And that one in the third quarter. And this sets up for what should be a thrilling fourth quarter. It is Titans 51, Minutemen 44 through 3 quarters. That's the fourth quarter. As a game with many twists and turns and intense moments Goes to the fourth quarter as a little mishap on the inbound as Micah Meese didn't see the ball coming. Maxson finds Meese. Zip pass, Brayden Hayes over there. And it's a 9-point game. Friedmansky to Storm. Hari with the drive. Griffin Hari, jump step, and it's good. Just what the Minutemen needed. Now here comes Micah Meese. Times lead by 7, despite being down 2 at the half. Hayes, another 3 off the mark. And his stepper down at the other end puts it. Oh, it's blocked! Brayden Hayes! Are you kidding me? Hayes down at the other end! Oh, it's no good! Wow! What a play by the freshman! It seemed like a certain Tyler Stepper bucket. But Brayden Hayes with the defensive effort, holy cow! And he's going to be called for the foul. Ethan Storm trying to calm the Titan Storm. It's on the Lexington Storm as Storm starts it with a bucket. 5-point game. 1:20 into this fourth quarter. Micah Meese to Neal. Meese, Maxson, looking around, gets it to Meese. Meese, back to Hayes. Hayes stops. Dribbles, finds Meese. Micah Meese to Neal. Hayes to Neal. Meese inside, and he's going to be fouled from behind by Storm. So Brayden Hayes to inbound. Now Micah Meese bringing it forward. Finds Chauncey Maxson. Back to Maxson. His three-pointer off the mark. Brayden Hayes offensive rebound, and he's blocked by Olsen. And Olsen fired up with the block as he had some words to say to Brayden Hayes. Timeout going to be called by Nathaniel Meese. Times lead by 5. Last 5:47 of the fourth quarter. Meese to Hayes, back to Meese. Hayes, Meese. Nice pass over to Hayes. Maxson, Meese. Under 5.5 to go. Funk. Going to work on Olsen. Jonah Funk floats it up and in. And a silence before it dropped in, as Maxson will be called for the foul. Blaine Friedmansky was the victim of the foul. Chauncey Maxson going to be called for his second personal foul. Second team of foul of the quarter. Here's Ethan Storm. 7-point game. Lexington trail. They led as many as 11. Freemanski doubled on the wing. The speed helps. Hari is wide open. Bang! Just 1 minute when needed. Now Micah Meese. Maxson. Meese looking. Maxson in the corner. Decides not to pull the trigger. And it's stolen. Griffin Hari back the other way. Ethan Storm now. Freemanski to Stefa. Finds Hari. 4:15 to go. Hari looking around. The corner for Storm. Storm, long jumper is no good. And the rebound is tipped back out by Olsen. Stefa, pump fake, drives in, and he misses. Lexington fans wanted a foul. Won't get one. Schumacher. Meese. Skip pass. Hayes, 3 is off the back iron. And falling on the ground is Storm. Who's it out on? Lexington has it. As the intensity is ramped up once again. Here in the Titans Center, and there's still 3:40 to go. Titans lead 55-51. And a foul going to go against Micah Meese. Second personal from Meese. Stefa. Hari from way in the corner, air ball. And it's picked up by Funk. There goes Jonah Funk, the Euro step, and it's no good. And another foul going to be called. Cam Schumacher called for his 4th personal foul. And Lexington with a chance to cut the deficit down to a possession. Storm, guarded by Hayes. Ethan Storm looking around. Stefa. Freemanski. Dribbling, finds Stefa. Tahari. Stolen by Chauncey Maxson. Back the other way he goes, slowing down the pace as he should. Meese. Have to get a smart shot here if you're the Titans. As Maxson will run down some clock. Hayes to Maxson. Over to Meese. Under 2.5 to go. Maxson. Back and forth between him and Meese. Ball being passed around up near half court. Maxson. Almost slipped there. Now it's Meese. Started close up by Freemanski. Freemanski with the drive, and he's going to be fouled. That was Micah Meese with the drive. Freemanski called for the foul. 2:01 left on the clock. Maxson. Meese, and a foul going to be called. Freemanski going to be called for another foul. So under 2 minutes to go. It's a 4-point game. Meese being guarded by Hari. Sizing him up. Meese going to work. Left-handed floater is no good. Rebound Olsen. Storm bringing it up. We're going to make it a possessions game. Storm trying to be shifty. Doesn't work at the moment, and we're going to get a timeout. Full timeout. Minute 37 to go. It's a 4-point game. Storm in the corner. Lexington needs something on this possession, and they won't get it. Meese with the steal. Micah Meese. Maxson bringing himself up forward. Titans need the 2 clock on this possession. Meese. And that's going to be tipped and stolen by Steffa. Here comes Olsen to make it a 2-point game. Timeout. 32nd timeout. So minute 7 to go. It's a 2-point game. Titans have the ball. Lexington still have 2 fouls to give in order to make the Titans shoot free throws. And they get it into the freshman Braden Hayes and get it to Micah Meese. Storm will be the one guarding. He's known for getting steals. But he can't get one there at the moment. Maxson finds Meese. Under a minute to go. Floats it over to Neal. Back to Meese. Back to Neal. That almost went terribly wrong. And a hold. Going to be called against the Minutemen. And that'll be Fredmansky's 4th foul. Timeout called by Nathaniel Meese. A full timeout. 45.3 to go. Still a 2-point game. Lexington have a foul to give. Neal finds Meese. Will they foul? They get it to Maxon. Maxon has a free shot at the rim. Gets it inside. Hayes, and they'll just pass it around the perimeter. Meese to the corner for Hayes. Back to Meese. And a foul going to be called with 28.4 to go. Brilliant clock management by the Titans as they get it to under 30 seconds left. And Micah Meese with a chance to make it at most a 4-point game. And he's a very accurate free throw shooter. And he hits one there. Regardless of the outcome of this free throw, Lexington have to have it on their next possession. Cam Schumacher on 4 fouls, getting ready to check in. Jonah Funk with the offensive rebound. As Meese missed the free throw and a foul going to be called. And Schumacher is sent back to the bench. Jonah Funk using his height to his advantage. Brain Hayes misses the first one. 23.5 to go. As Schumacher will check in for Hayes. One place at Drew Neal. 23.5 to go. Titans lead by 4. And they roll it out. Storm picks it up. Speeds into the front court. Hurry, way outside. It's no good. And who has it? Put up by Olsen, and it's no good. And that should do it. As Olsen will foul out. And that will be him gone. So Michael Olsen, so an intentional foul will be called, and that should do it. So it's the equivalent of a technical foul, and Jonah Funk will shoot 2 free throws and basically end this game. Hits the first one. Second is also good. And so the Titans will escape with the victory, barring any late miracle here by the Minutemen. Meese is just going to run out the clock, and that will do it. The Titans